Alright, my sister Carrie in Indiana can still see this video, but this one is mostly for my grandsons, Ezekiel and Logan. Woo! We had a big cloudburst, and that's caused lots of rain in the street because we live in a desert, the high desert of Albuquerque, New Mexico. And the ground gets so dry that when it rains, it just runs right off. Ooh, can you hear the thunder and lightning or just the water under the wheels? So I'm making this video so he can see that our drive from our house to his house or our house to their house is completely safe. There is a little water on the road, but it's not a washed out road. It's just a little bit of extra water from the gutter. We're totally safe. We're not going through anything that's flooded. Nothing that could carry your car away. Nothing that a flash flood coming downhill could wash us. We're way safe, and I wanted him to see. I put you on here too, or will that bother you? All right. I would get a picture of Grandpa, but he and I both got caught in the rain, getting in and out of the truck after we got home from the store, and then getting back into the truck when we're coming over. So he and I are kind of waterlogged, and our hair's all drippy and stuck to our heads. Even though over there it's so blue and lovely, these clouds here are still dropping rain. Okay, I'm going to be quiet a minute so you can hear it. Did you hear the rain on the roof of the truck? It's slowing down a little. Let's hear it again. You can hardly hear it now. So most of the hard rain we are already away from. And it's just little bits of rain on the window right now. Because that's how it is here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It can rain really hard for 5 minutes, and then it's over. It's a big sky, and unless you live over at the base of the mountain, the clouds don't get all piled up on a mountain and then rain in the same place for hours. It's a big sky, and the clouds are all spread out. And even though, as you see how dark they are, the water molecules have collected enough to rain, that's not collected enough to rain for hours and hours. It's just little sprinkle, hard rain, little sprinkle, all gone. And so you see lots of puddles on the side. And that car went through some puddles. But nothing flooded, totally safe. You can see the dirt in these puddles. And see, people go extra slow just to make sure. Some of the dirt washes into the road, and so you got to be careful. But it's just a puddle, nothing deep. Now, I would not want to be on the sidewalk. If you were walking on the sidewalk, you'd get really wet. Woo! You see all the water goes down there, down into the ditch, and leaves the road, so we're totally safe. A little bit harder rain. And when it's safe to drive in the rain, it can be a lot of fun. But you do want to stay out of any kind of ditch area or arroyo area. That could be very dangerous when you have lots of rain collecting in one place because it's all run downhill. And you can see most people have their lights on, even though it's still pretty bright out, just so everybody can see who everybody is. Without your light, your car may be a little too dark, even though it's not dark outside yet, and the rain clouds haven't made it real dark. It's always a good idea to have your lights on if you're in rain, so other cars can see you, even though you may not need the light to see the road. So you can remember that when you start driving when you're bigger, because one day you'll be big enough to drive your own car. So there's a construction area to the side over here. They have it all blocked off to say, construction, go around. So construction areas, they collect water a lot of times. That's another reason to stay out of the areas that say, not safe to go this way, we're working on it. Alright, now I'm going to be stopping this video because I don't want some stranger watching it to know where my grandkids live. But I love you very much, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. And I'll let it run for a few more minutes just listening to the rain before I turn it off.